It has been proven by the College Board that students who are involved in music performance and music appreciation do better on the SAT than other students. Music students scored 61 points higher on the verbal section and 42 points higher on the math section. This is only one part of evidence that shows that schools need to provide students with an art education. School districts across the nation have been cutting or reducing the arts from the curriculum. This is a serious problem, as fine arts provides students with the skills they need. First, I'm going to explain the problem in further detail. I will then discuss the reasons why we must solve this problem. Finally, I will provide you with a solution to keep the arts in schools. There are two things that contribute to the issue of the arts being cut from schools: No Child Left Behind and budget cuts. No Child Left Behind is a federal education act that began in January of 2002. This accountability program rates schools based on their students' performance on standardized testing. No Child Left Behind states that all students need to be performing at grade level in math and reading by the year 2014. Because of this, math and reading have taken priority over all other subjects. Even though No Child Left Behind states the arts as a core subject, schools spend less time, money, and energy on it while trying to meet the No Child Left Behind standards. The second major contributor is the recent budget cuts in education. Both at a federal and state level, public education is receiving less and less money. This is mostly due to the U.S. economic recession. Art programs tend to be the first thing schools cut when classes and teachers need to go. It may seem like a quick solution to get rid of the arts when trying to raise standardized test scores and save money, but there are so many ways that students benefit from the arts. Teacher Catherine Siegel discusses how the arts lay a foundation for Learning and Education Week. She explains the development of a capacity to break down tasks, the ability to listen, to analyze, to plan, to set goals, and to delay rewards must be taught to children beginning at an early age and continue throughout K-12 schooling. These necessary tools for learning are not the same thing as IQ. It is possible to have a high intelligence quotient while lacking the ability to focus and stick with a problem long enough to learn anything from it. I've gathered the following information on the benefits of art education from reliable sources such as keeptheartsinschools.org, studies by neurologists, and articles by educators. Students need to have skills that will help them succeed in school, do well socially, and help them in the future. Music, visual arts, dance, and theater provide students with these skills in all three categories. Arizona State Superintendent of Public Instruction once stated, "If they're worried about the test scores and they want a way to get them higher, they need to give kids more arts, not less." There's lots of evidence that kids immersed in the arts do better on academic tests. The arts are proven to help students better retain information, which is obviously important in education. Being involved in art allows students to enjoy school more. Reading, language, and writing skills are also known to be higher in children who have participated in art classes. The last of the academic benefits I am going to discuss are focus and concentration. If students cannot focus on what is going on in the classroom, how can we expect them to learn? Aside from the many academic benefits, the arts give students several social skills that will put them at advantage throughout their entire lives. Social skills are incredibly important to teach our youth. The arts do a wonderful job teaching students social skills like self-expression and general social compliance. Students also learn how to work well and collaborate with others in music classes. Courtesy towards others, tolerance, and conflict resolution are some social benefits that come from the arts. The third and final way that art education benefits students is the provision of life skills. Art education helps individuals learn how to show their creativity and see the world in different ways, which are both especially important in today's world. According to Sir Ken Robinson, the schools need to be preparing their students for the society that they are going to be a part of. This means that in order to succeed, students are going to have to be inventors, initiators, and outside-of-the-box thinkers. The arts also produce well-rounded individuals, help build self-esteem, and teach persistence. Through the process of art classes, students are forced to gain skills in problem solving, learn how to reflect on what they have done, and try new things while learning from their mistakes. I think that we can all agree that all of these skills are ones that our youth need in order to succeed. Growing up, I was always involved in the arts. Throughout my K-12 schooling, I was involved in music, art, and dance. These programs allowed me to express myself in ways that I couldn't with words. I made friends, learned how to communicate more effectively, and how to work well with others. Orchestra and dance strengthened my leadership skills. The arts boosted my self-esteem and my confidence. These classes also taught me important problem-solving skills and different ways to look at things. I will be able to use the skills I acquired through the arts for the rest of my life. As you can tell, there are so many important skills that can be learned through the arts. Today's students need the arts even more than students have before, which is why we must fight for a solution to this problem. More federal and state funding needs to be given to these programs. When statewide budget cuts are happening, people must fight to keep the arts in the curriculum, even if it's just through an art education program, art integration program. If we want our students to succeed, we need to provide them with fine arts. KeepTheArtsInSchool.org contains more reasons for art education. You can also visit the site to find ways that you can help resolve the problem. Because of No Child Left Behind budget cuts, the fine arts have been cut across the country. This is a severe issue because of how much our nation's students can benefit from the arts. We need to all work together as a country to provide the schools with more funds for these programs. You can get involved by visiting KeepTheArtsInSchool.org. Thank you.